But we are live now. Yay.
Yay.
Alright, hello everyone. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
I'm Single Zero.
And we are Untitled Nerd Network, brought to you by Infinity Flux out of Hickson, Tennessee. And we are doing a live review. We're going to try to make this one quick because I have to freaking go to bed. But we're doing a live review of Captain America, the first Avenger. And this is the very last movie before we hit the Avengers. And that's going to be Monday night. You going to make it, Sarah?
I don't know. My work schedule, I don't know.
She may or may not be here.
We'll
see.
I mean, if you start at like 8 o'clock, probably.
And probably so, since you don't have to work Tuesday. Well, no, you got training Tuesday, don't you?
Yeah, it ain't too bad, though. We'll see.
Whatever.
We'll see. I think Avengers is a pretty solid movie.
Devasso, Mary, and Goku are all here.
Yo, welcome,
hey guys!
welcome everyone.
Yay!
So we actually, this movie.
Hold up! I'm very jealous. I can't believe you're going on a cruise, Devasso. Oh my god!
Didn't he
for a week?
Didn't he like vacation not long ago, really close to us?
I don't recall that.
Okay, so Avengers is only 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Was that not Goku? I thought it was Goku.
Goku lives close to us.
Oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
So 2 hours and 23 minutes on the Avengers. So
okay.
Yeah.
So we can wait till 8. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Do you even have Avengers? Did you?
I don't. I'm going to get it Monday morning.
Okay.
I'm going to pull some strings for this one.
Right.
So Captain America starts out in the 1940s, World War II. Steve Rogers is trying to get into the army.
But he's a little shrimp with everything under the sun wrong with him, bless his heart.
Mm-hmm. He is. He seriously weighs barely 100 pounds.
Yeah.
He looks so different like that, too.
It's weird.
And like the way he has his hair, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. It's you could tell he's like your typical, like the old comic book ads where it's like, I used to be a little skinny guy, and like the dude comes up on the beach and kicks sand in his face and walks off with the women.
No, I don't know that at all. But
somebody in the chat has to know this. Come on, help me out now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was like, that used to be the thing way back when. In the back of the comic books.
He was a cute little shrimp.
It would be like, you'd have this skinny guy on the beach, and they would be like, I mean, this was like way back in like the 50s and 60s. You'd have a skinny guy on the beach, and he'd be like trying to talk to a girl or something, and like this big, like muscled up, like bully would walk up and kick sand in his face and walk off with the women. And then the skinny guy's like, well, I'm gonna learn how to be like I think it was like Charles Atlas, his like bodybuilding course or something. I'm gonna be an Atlas man, and so he like goes and spends 6 weeks with the Atlas program, and then he comes back 6 weeks later and he's muscled up, and he like beats the guy up. Like,
but it's perfect though. Devasso says that he's going to Knoxville to see his great grandmother, who is 102 in the summer.
Holy crap, dude!
And, of course, Goku told us to watch it illegally.
Like, really quick, I just got a Facebook message from Ashley from the Humane Education Society.
Yes.
And she randomly asked me, should I get a Switch or a PS4? I'm like, that is a loaded question. I don't know. We may have to do a separate video on that one. But
I can't pick between those two.
I
can't.
God. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're into. But but yeah, so he tries like 5 different times. His buddy, Bucky, is already in the army. And so they're like out on a date. Did y'all put 2 and 2 together that the dude who created Captain America's shield and piloted the plane and everything is Tony Stark's father? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Honey,
that's not a hard concept to put together.
It wasn't, because it had like Stark on a lot of things.
They mentioned Stark several times. We're not complete idiots.
Stark.
Dude.
Did you like the part where he had the like the flying car, the floating car? And he was like,
Fail.
yeah, in just a few years we'll be able to have flying cars, and like the car's tire explodes and it falls. He's like, I did say in a few years.
And that was like so funny because, you know, when you watch Iron Man, you don't really get to see Tony's dad per se.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it he's mentioned and whatever. And in that moment right there, you could see his son in him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say a few years because that's something he would have said.
Like in those videos, the little snippet videos they show, he seemed like he was more serious in those videos to me. I don't know.
Well, you
He's
remember
Iron
that they
Man.
had kind of like some bloopers that were on that newsreel Tony was watching,
Mm-hmm.
and he was, God, what was that he said? It was something just totally like disgusting or something really goofy or you know, like totally out of character that wasn't at all official or anything.
Oh, when he was sitting there watching him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said something like yeah, check out this this diagram of my butt or something like that, you know. What do we got going on in the chat right now?
I don't know.
I'm fixing to tell him to shut up.
Oh, dear
Oh,
Lord,
goodness.
yeah. Don't. Oh, look, we're not going to talk video games.
I know, that's why I'm in the chat talking.
This is a Captain America review. And so, they end up, I say, Tommy Lee Jones was like the scene stealer in this movie. Like everything
He
he's
really
in.
was. He always is, though.
I love Tommy Lee Jones. He can do no wrong.
There were two major scenes in this movie. Number one, where they bring Steve in, and Tommy Lee Jones' character throws the grenade, and Steve Rogers like dives on it to try to save everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the moment, my favorite moment of the film. I love that part because, you know, like everybody doubted him, and then like he just randomly throws a grenade out there to see how everybody will react. Everybody dives for cover, but Rogers like dives on top of it to save everybody. And that was like where I never really appreciated Captain America until I saw that scene. And then I was like,
He's a good guy.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it now. And then the other scene that dealt with Tommy Lee Jones was at the end when they're driving the car trying to catch the plane.
That's
and
a really good scene. That was my favorite.
He kisses Agent Carter, Rogers does, and then he
He's
just
like,
kind of...
I ain't gonna kiss
Yeah, he turns to Tommy Lee Jones, and he's like, I'm not going to kiss you.
That was like my favorite part was that scene in the car and then him getting on the jet or plane or whatever the hell you want to call it. And
Solitaire, welcome.
yes.
Is this the artist formerly known as Drunken Solitaire?
I would assume.
I just want to make sure, because I assume
I
as well.
saw him on Neo stream, so I just thought
Okay.
it
I
was
just
the
wanted to
same
make sure.
person.
Because I didn't want to assume and then it'd be somebody else just by some chance. But welcome to the stream regardless.
Devasso just needs to shut.
Devasso, no.
He's always talking shit about something. And they don't even, like, he just called you Little Lon Lon a minute ago
I don't even know what the hell
in the
that
chat. He was just like, what did he say? First name Lil, middle name Lon, last name Lon. His Little Lon Lon.
means. Okay. Like, I don't even...
I don't know. He says random stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
Just like, what?
But, like, for real, like, Captain America is... I really... This was the movie that really made me think, holy crap, I like Captain America a lot more than Iron Man. Because, like, I get Iron Man, I really do, but Captain America, holy crap. He's
Captain
like...
America is one of my favorites, too.
Yeah.
I like Captain America. I love Thor still.
I know, you're a Thor
I
girl.
love Thor.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
What was the... Oh, dang it, we can't.
What?
We'll have to do it later.
Okay.
We can't. Like, I want to.
Anyway, but we'll just continue with our discussion.
Yeah, it's funny. I did it a long time ago, and anyway, it was a question I was going to ask Sarah, but I don't think I can on the air.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yes, I would love to be with Thor.
just continue with our
Or
discussion.
if you dress up as Thor. You know,
I'm like digging around now. Anyway,
Can we finish this, please? Stop.
yeah, we can.
Look, you get on to me about putting my foot on there, shaking it, and you're getting in the drawers.
Welcome to Untitled Nerd Network.
Where Amber yells at Lonnie because he does stupid stuff. Stop,
What?
please.
Okay.
What are you
Oh.
waiting
Finish
for?
this.
Okay. Jeez.
Because if it was me, I'd be getting yelled at. Well, not yelled at, but you know what I mean. I'd be getting fussed at. I just have to
Okay.
raise my voice when I fuss
So
at you.
I'm
the Red Skull, who I don't know if anybody knew was
Who's
the Red
ugly
Skull.
as sin. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Well, he's
Oh my god.
number one. There are a lot of good cameos in this movie.
Yes, there is.
Number one, you've got the dude God, he's like one of those people that I know, but I don't know what the hell his name is. The guy that plays Red Skull is the same guy that played Elrond in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I can.
And played the multiple clone dudes in the Matrix. That was like the police of the Matrix or whatever.
I don't watch. I try to watch Matrix.
I can't remember those. What the crap? Agent Smith? Does that sound right? Anyway, him.
Mhm.
And it had the lady who played
Tyrell.
Margie Tyrell
Yes.
from Game of Thrones.
I love her.
Of course, Samuel L. Jackson's in it as Nick Fury. The dude who, oh God, I don't want to do any spoilers just in case somebody hasn't seen the continuation of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Which.
Speaking of, this is number 5. This is movie number 5. And if I'm not mistaken, there are 19 total now, counting Black Panther. So we're about a quarter of the way through.
No, Devalso, we really don't check Twitter.
I mean, I do about once a week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Agent Smith is right.
So, yeah. Okay, cool. I was right. So, anyway, Red Skull gets what... I don't think they call it the Jewel of Odin's Throne Room, which is going to be revealed in Avengers to be called the Tesseract, and it'll be revealed to be something else later on, but I'm not going to spoil that either.
Sorry.
What the hell? Y'all are getting on to me for...
Sorry. Goku's suggestion about the cosplay.
Well, Goku got.
Oh, okay,
like,
Sarah's
some-
Luann.
Yeah, Luann. That's
I'm
her name.
Luann. Hi, y'all.
She needs to like dye her hair and get the green tank top.
Yes.
I can do that. Well, I mean, not dye my hair. I'll get a wig.
I was to say, if you need a wig.
So-
I'm lovely guy. I'm me. Oh my god. Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Sorry. Hank, do you have some propane?
I'm gonna quit. I'm just gonna quit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't.
I'm sorry.
Don't-
Back to
don't
you.
quit.
Sorry,
Y'all
Goku.
We
This
like
is your
you.
fault. Goku.
Blame
Is
it
it
on
Goku?
Yeah, it was Goku.
Okay,
that
it
said
was
that.
Piece of paper.
Anyway.
Okay, so anyway. They end up getting what is the little glowing cube, the cosmic cube, the Tesseract, the Jewel of Odin's Throne Room, which came from Asgard, I guess. And so they create these like super weapons, which is basically like these high-powered energy weapons that dissolve people with one shot, that kind of thing. And they're
Yeah.
planning on making a like this massive series of weapons to destroy and let Hydra take over. Hydra's going to be the central villain organization of the Captain America movies, and he ends up winning. Like Captain America ends up. We think now. Here's the problem. Red Skull, when he's holding the cube, it looks like a portal opens up, or it opens up, looks like a doorway, and you see like another dimension or space or another galaxy, and then Red Skull, phew, you think he's dead, but I'm telling you, he's not dead.
Oh, I figured he probably wouldn't.
He hasn't been revealed like up to this point.
He still ain't been revealed. at this point?
Up until movie 19, where they're at now, he's still assumed dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could he not
okay,
be
but he's
near
not,
Asgard
like-
or something?
My money is that he's still alive. He teleported to another dimension. He might even pop up in Infinity War.
Oh.
Because Thanos is going after the gauntlet, and I'm not going to say anything else.
yeah.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, my money is on Red Skull still being alive, even though we have no definitive proof either way, as of this moment. So, but yeah, the whole transformation thing, where Steve Rogers turns into Captain America, I thought the movie was really well done because that's probably how it would have happened. They didn't know what to do with this new super soldier, so they just put him in a traveling stage show to sell war bonds. That's exactly what would have happened.
They didn't know, because the person behind him that like believed in him fully was shot,
Yep.
So it's, well, what do we do with him now? It was more like we can't just let him loose. So that was a way to keep him incognito.
Yep.
And keep an eye on him. So
Now, there's a thing, I don't know if you've ever watched How It Should Have Ended, where they show, like, basically the common sense endings as opposed to what really happened.
I've watched it, I just haven't watched it on Captain America.
They had one, at the end of this movie, he is in that plane, and there's like a handful of, like a handful of those weapons that are on there, and it's heading towards New York, and he's like, if I don't put this plane down, it's gonna... And How It Should Have Ended, they were like, well, you could, it wouldn't be that hard if you could put the plane down, you could turn it and find land somewhere, and he was like, oh, God, no, I don't know, I'm not going to be able to make it back. And they're like, no, you could like seriously land the plane. We got people here who can talk you through it. And he's like, no, I'm not coming back. And like she tries to blame, like, oh, you just don't want to commit. You don't want to come back and date me. And he was like, oh no, I'm going down.
That made me
That is
sad.
I'll have to pull it up after the show.
Yeah, no, you don't, because that sounds really lame.
It would be.
Please don't.
It's kind of like your cinema sin stuff that you don't like.
No, I like How It Should Have Ended. It's just that one sounds lame.
Pilot Canada. I'll oh man, that is funny.
Lord. Anyway.
It's true though.
So I have questions.
Okay.
Because I'm obviously never watched this before. Like, where does Red Skull come from? Like, how did he come about?
Where does who?
Red Skull.
Like, how?
Well, they kind of
How
sort
did
of
he end up that way? Is what.
they kind of sort of explain that on here was
Because there's some things that I'm not
that
understanding.
that the little short bald-headed scientist with the glasses.
Yeah, a little twerp.
Yeah, him and the other dude had worked, the guy that got shot, the guy that created the Captain America serum, they had worked on like an earlier version of the Captain America serum, and the Red Skull used it on himself, and it did that to him.
Okay.
It was like it was the unfinished, unrefined version that screwed him up, but still made him strong. So, it's always nice to have this encyclopedia of comics knowledge for when people ask questions.
And that's why I ask you questions.
Yep.
But I don't know much about the Red Skull in terms of comics. Just what I've seen in the movie.
I mean, has he not been in the comics much? Or
oh yeah, he has. I just don't read Captain America.
Oh, just kidding.
Now, if we ever do
Please
X-Men
be careful
reviews,
with that pen, because you're going to end up poking me.
I must tap you.
Stop! You're making me nervous. Thank you.
but
Accidents happen. I'm just saying.
but yeah, let's wait till we watch some X-Men movies and I can really talk. But yeah, I mean, I was never like I had read a total of maybe half a dozen Captain America comics up to this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And once this movie came out and I found out Winter Soldier was going to be coming out, I really got into reading some. They ended up being really good. So, but yeah, this movie was great. It did a really good job of painting the 1940s and giving kind of an alternate Marvel Universe history to it. Because Because, I mean, after all, Nazi Germany didn't have high-powered energy weapons. Dude, I wish there was a place where I could get some Szechuan sauce.
Late night Szechuan.
I have not.
Szechuan.
I personally have not watched Iron Fist or Luke Cage. I didn't watch Jessica Jones past episode 3 of season 1. The only thing I've watched on Netflix in regards to Marvel is Daredevil seasons 1 and 2. And like the first 3 episodes of Jessica Jones.
I haven't seen either one of those. Like, how do they intertwine?
It's all the same universe. Like, you basically got the Avengers and Iron Man, Captain America, all them up here. And the movies they're on or the shows they're on Netflix are like your street level superheroes. The ones who don't go on cosmic voyages, but they work like in a neighborhood or something,
Because I saw a movie on Netflix called The Defenders, and I ran had
the Defenders.
And they're trying to figure out what's the difference between them and the Avengers. That's what I was
They're like Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones had their individual shows on Netflix. Well, once they all came out, then they had their own team called the Defenders. And it's basically a smaller neighborhood version of the Avengers. Whereas the Avengers deal with cosmic and worldwide threats. They deal with threats that can destroy New York. And that's it.
As of right now, Goku, no, X-Men are not in the cinematic universe. As of right now.
No, X-Men movies are not. But Disney is in the process right now of buying Fox.
Yep.
And Fox owns the X-Men. And it's my belief that we're going to have some kind of mention or teaser in Infinity War.
That's why I say as of right now.
If not in Infinity War, it will be in Avengers 4. And that'll be next year. I'm almost betting that within 300, or before next summer, we'll have something. And I'm gonna lose my shit. Really?
So will Jubilee actually be more in the next one, do you think?
Well, it's gonna be like...
Because they didn't show her much in the last one.
I know. Oh, trust me, I've been thinking. I've been thinking about it.
I know.
Because it's like I told Mark during our last couple of shows we've done. The Marvel Cinematic Universe likes having their colors. Captain America's blue. Hulk is green. Iron Man is red and yellow. And you've got, X-Men have been traditionally in the movies black and gray for the most part. Darker, duller colors. And the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies are bright colors. Blue, red, white, yellow, green. And that would be perfect because Jubilee has her pink shirt and her yellow jacket. She would fit perfect in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
She would.
Not to mention...
She'd fit perfect anywhere, wouldn't she?
As of right now, I know we're kind of getting away from the Captain America thing, but as of right now, I think after... It's either this movie or the next Avengers movie, the contracts for like Chris Evans, who plays Captain America, Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, and several others' contracts are expiring, and those guys have shown no interest in reprising their roles.
Oh, no.
So they're going to need, after these guys kick the bucket, is what I'm saying, is probably going to happen in Avengers Infinity War. They're going to have some new heroes fill the void. And I really think that's going to be the X-Men. Or a healthy mix. Like, you'll end up having, like, Scarlet Witch, Vision, and, like, maybe Bucky.
I like Scarlet Witch.
With, like, Wolverine and Beast. Or, it'll be like a mix. I think they'll end up using a lot of X-Men characters in the Avengers eventually.
Okay, Solitaire said they stopped filming before purchase was coming through, so...
Post-production edits. I'm telling you.
And the thing is orange, yes. And then Goku said, what about the Fantastic Four movies?
Fantastic Four is Fox owned as well.
Yep.
But I don't give much of a crap compared to the X-Men.
I mean, I can agree with that statement.
I like the Fantastic Four.
But X-Men's way better.
Look, I'll go ahead and tell you, if Disney gets Fox and it all goes through, and they're like, hey, we're going to make a Fantastic Four movie with a correct Galactus, I'll be first in line to go see that movie. Because Galactus in the Rise of the Silver Surfer film, he was like a cloud or something. I don't know what the hell he was. But Galactus is supposed to be a big freaking armored up purple dude that is there to eat a planet. He's supposed to talk. They're supposed to try to reason with him. He's not supposed to be a big, massive, cloud with no personality. He's supposed to be a big purple dude with no personality. But anyway, God, I'm just. I could go on and on.
Okay, let's just go ahead and rate this movie. What do you give it, Sarah?
Hey, Douglas C. Thanks for dropping by to say hi.
I'll give it a 9.
Glad everybody's here.
You give it a 9? Do you have a favorite part? You should always prepare yourself for this question because you know I'm going to ask it.
When he finally smooches her, because I've been waiting on that a long time, and she's acting all jealous,
What we need to do is I need to get a bunch of these clips, like where these superheroes are finally kissing the girl, and somehow Photoshop Sarah's face
on all of them.
I would be fine with that.
That's
I would
funny.
be totally fine with that.
Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
Because I'm telling you, that should be totally on that, I'm for sure.
So technically, that was their first and last kiss.
Solitaire says, I really want to see Cap and Cyclops clash with leadership issues if they mash the teams together. I would love to see an Avengers versus X-Men.
Oh, wow.
They already have a comic. And the Avengers versus X-Men ended with Cyclops killing Xavier. So it was... Yeah, I've actually got that series upstairs, I think.
Alright, well, what do you give this movie?
Ooh.
9.5.
Okay.
Favorite part was easily where they throw the grenade and he jumps on it. That was
it sold you, didn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't like the part where Bucky fell, but
Aww.
I'm not going to say anything else.
Well, we all know that's...
I know, but some people might be like us and haven't watched it.
Read a comic.
Well, I mean, I watched Civil War, so obviously...
There was this really cool storyline called The Winter Soldier.
You was dead.
Yeah, of course Sarah goes and watches Infinity War last week.
Civil War?
Or Civil War.
Yeah, she got illegal down.
And she was...
Called Netflix?
Yeah, and because we're sitting there and Sarah's like, there's a lot of, where does this take place? And I was like, that's like 3 movies ago, basically. There's a lot of characters I don't recognize. I'm like, yeah, they've been introduced in the 12 films between then and what we're watching now. Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Ant-Man.
Anyway.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It's Amber's turn.
It is my turn. I give it a 9. My favorite part was when they were in the car and he jumps on the plane. That was really cool.
For a split second, I was a little bit nervous they were going to go off the edge, but I'm like...
Yeah, that's like how it should have ended. The car just goes off the edge.
Wow.
We're joining you, Bucky.
Did they just wait for somebody to come and get them? I'm like...
I'm sure.
But yeah. That's a 9. Hey, Captain America is one of my favorites.
Yeah. I will say he's my favorite series of movies in the Marvel Cinematic. Easily. Because I don't care much for the Thor movies, and Iron Man 3 destroyed that franchise, so...
What do you mean?
That's not nice.
They never made another one. Just saying.
What? Wait, what?
Well, he's been in several other movies, just not...
Yeah, because he didn't want his own movies anymore. He got tired of carrying them. He wanted to just be a cameo player in the other ones.
I don't blame him.
Oh, you mean Robert Downey?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 3 Iron Man movies. It was like they crammed 3 Iron Man movies into the first 6 films, and then the next 13 films there was not a single Iron Man movie. He just appears randomly in different films now. He's like Stan Lee. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Awesome. Extremely happy. We had a lot of people come on today. remember, we're giving away a Nintendo Switch. If you haven't subscribed, or if you haven't entered and you are a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Go to unnprizes.com and send us a screenshot of your subscription, and we will draw a winner when we get 1,000 subscribers.
What are we at now?
Huh?
What are we at now?
867.
I think we're actually at 869 or 870 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've gained a couple today, actually.
Yay!
So, yeah, we kind of take it easy, and then when we hit a con, we get a big jump. And there's always that possibility we could hit 1,000 at FarleyCon. We'll see how that goes.
Say, isn't that next Saturday?
Yep.
It is next Saturday.
We're going to be...
so much fun.
Join us tomorrow night for The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And we're probably going to record Westworld and put it out later.
Yeah.
But yeah, join us for The Walking Dead right around 10 p.m. Eastern. And then probably about 10:30-ish Monday night, we are going to do a live review of The Avengers.
Oh, hold up. Solitaire says, favorite quote from this movie, Gabe Jones. Wait, you know what you're doing? Steve Rogers. Yeah, I've knocked out Hitler over 200 times.
Gonna sock old Hitler right in the jaw.
That was great. Oh, man.
Oh, crap.
Douglas says 869, by the way. I guess he's keeping up with it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, probably for the 2 we gained, we lost 2, so that's like awesome. All right, they must have got tired of waiting on that Switch. All right, well, everybody have a good rest of the night, and we'll be back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. for our Spoiling Dead. That's going to be, God, I can't wait for The Walking Dead to come back on.
I know, and I'm caught up now, officially.
Yep, Sarah's seen them all.
Yay.
All right, well, anyway, everybody have a good rest of the night. We'll see everybody tomorrow. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
I'm Single Sarah.
And we are Untitled Nerd Network, brought to you by Infinity Flux out of Hickson, Tennessee. This has been our live recap of Captain America, the first Avenger. I almost said the Winter Soldier. All right, see everybody tomorrow night for The Walking Dead.